Ah, darlings, welcome to an exploration of the world's most opulent escapes. A journey through the top 10 most luxurious places one simply must experience. I'm absolutely delighted you've joined me for this splendid affair. Prepare to be whisked away to destinations where luxury is not just a word, but a way of life. Should you feel the irresistible urge to indulge in any of these paradises, do glance at the links in the description below. They might just be the key to your next extravagant adventure. Now, without further ado, let's embark on this marvelous voyage, shall we? Ah, the Maldives, a symphony of turquoise waters, white sands, and endless luxury. Imagine, if you will, reclining in an overwater bungalow, the crystalline sea shimmering beneath you. It's the sort of place where one might ponder life's grander questions, like how many shades of blue can the ocean possibly be? The Maldives offers unparalleled intimacy and seclusion, where every detail is curated to pamper. From dining on a private sandbank to swimming with the most exotic marine life, this archipelago invites you to revel in nature's most luxurious playground. Do be sure to indulge in a sunset cruise, darling, where the horizon meets your every expectation. If the Maldives is the epitome of tranquil luxury, St. Barts is its glamorous counterpart. This chic Caribbean island is the favoured retreat of the world's glitterati, where luxury is as natural as the ocean breeze. St. Barts is where French sophistication mingles effortlessly with Caribbean charm. Spend your days basking on the sun-drenched beaches of Gouverneur and Saline, or perhaps exploring Gustavia's elegant boutiques. Though do mind your credit card, it's likely to get quite the workout. Evenings in St. Barts are for dining on the finest French cuisine, toes in the sand as you gaze upon the sort of sunset that poets write about. It's all terribly enchanting. Ah, Dubai, a city where the motto seems to be, why not, rather than why. It's a glittering oasis where the impossible is not only possible but expected. Want to shop, ski and dine in a palace all in the same day? Dubai is your playground, darling. The Burj Khalifa pierces the sky like a modern-day Tower of Babel, while the Burj Al Arab, with its 7-star splendor, is the pinnacle of opulent hospitality. For those inclined to a bit of retail therapy, the Dubai Mall is nothing short of a cathedral to consumerism. And if you fancy a bit of adventure, might I suggest a desert safari, complete with a gourmet dinner under the stars, naturally. Just try not to bring home a camel. They're dreadfully difficult to fit into a Louis Vuitton. Bora Bora, my dears, is where romance is not merely in the air but infused into every wave, every breeze, every languid moment. If there were ever a place where the phrase paradise on earth applied, this would be it. Your days here will be spent in overwater bungalows, where the ocean is your swimming pool and the fish your only uninvited guests. For those with a taste for adventure, there's snorkeling and diving among the vibrant coral gardens, or perhaps feeding sharks if you're feeling particularly bold. But truly, Bora Bora's luxury lies in its tranquility, where time slows to a languorous pace, and every sunset seems more beautiful than the last. It's quite intoxicating, really. Now, let's trade the turquoise seas for snow-covered peaks and glide into Aspen, the winter wonderland where luxury meets adventure. This isn't your typical ski resort, darling. Aspen is where the elite come to play, both on and off the slopes. Aspen's powdery slopes are world-renowned, but the true allure is in its après-ski culture. Picture yourself sipping a perfectly mixed martini by a roaring fire, wrapped in the softest cashmere, with the crisp mountain air filling your lungs. The dining scene is equally sumptuous, with everything from rustic mountain fare to Michelin-starred delicacies. And the shopping, oh, the shopping. One might just forget they came here for the skiing at all. Santorini, that jewel of the Aegean, is where history, beauty and luxury converge in the most delightful manner. With its whitewashed buildings and blue-domed churches, it's as though the gods themselves painted this island. Wander through the cobbled streets of Oya, where every turn presents a view more breathtaking than the last. Indulge in a glass of crisp Asurtico wine as you watch the sun perform its nightly descent, casting the island in hues of gold and pink. And do take a moment to visit one of the island's many wineries, where the volcanic soil imparts a distinct character to the wines. Complex, bold, and utterly unforgettable, much like Santorini itself. Now let's journey to the Far East, to Kyoto, a city where tradition and tranquility reign supreme. Kyoto is not merely a destination, it is a timeless experience, a place where the past is ever present in the most exquisite manner. Begin with a serene walk through the Arashiyama bamboo grove, where the towering stalks seem to whisper ancient secrets. Visit the Kinkaku-ji, or Golden Pavilion, its gilded reflection shimmering in the tranquil pond below. And of course, partake in a traditional tea ceremony, an art form as refined and meticulous as Kyoto itself. The city's culinary offerings are equally divine, with kaiseki dining that turns every meal into a work of art. Truly, Kyoto is a masterpiece in every sense. Ah, Paris. Need I say more? The City of Light is the very embodiment of elegance and romance, where every street, every cafe, every corner exudes a certain je ne sais quoi that no other city can quite capture. Begin your Parisian adventure with a leisurely stroll along the Seine, perhaps stopping to admire the Eiffel Tower as it sparkles in the evening light. Visit the Louvre, not just for the art, but to witness history itself. And for the love of all things luxurious, do indulge in a bit of shopping along Rue Saint-Honoré, where the boutiques tempt you with their Parisian chic. The dining, naturally, is impeccable, whether it's a Michelin-starred feast or a simple baguette and cheese in a park. In Paris, every moment is a celebration of the finer things in life. The Amalfi Coast, my dears, is the very essence of La Dolce Vita. This stunning stretch of Italian coastline is where the mountains meet the sea in the most dramatic and beautiful manner. Begin in Positano, where the pastel-coloured houses cascade down the cliffs like a waterfall of gelato. The views are nothing short of spectacular, but it's the food that will truly steal your heart. Fresh seafood, handmade pasta, and of course pizza that is nothing short of perfection. Pair it with a glass of local wine, and you have a meal that could only be described as divine. And for a touch of history, visit the ancient ruins of Pompeii. Because what's a luxury vacation without a bit of culture? And now we arrive at the pièce de résistance, the Seychelles. These islands are not merely a destination, darling, they are a dream, a fantasy, a paradise where every detail is tailored to perfection. Imagine waking to the sound of the ocean, spending your days on beaches so pristine they seem unreal, and your nights in villas that redefine luxury. The Seychelles offers unparalleled privacy and tranquility, where every moment is yours to savor. Whether you're snorkeling in the coral-rich waters, exploring lush nature reserves, or simply lounging on your private deck, the Seychelles promises an experience that is nothing short of perfection. Before we close, a few honourable mentions are in order. Destinations that are equally luxurious but just missed the top 10. Monte Carlo with its glittering casinos and Mediterranean charm, Vienna with its imperial palaces and world-class opera, and Bali, where luxury and spirituality intertwine in the most enchanting manner. And there you have it, darlings. The top 10 most luxurious places to visit in the world. Whether you're planning your next grand adventure or simply dreaming, I do hope you've enjoyed this journey as much as I have. If any of these destinations have captured your fancy, do take a peek at the links in the description below. Until next time, I'm off to indulge in a little luxury myself, perhaps a glass of champagne. Cheers, my dears.